4th and goal to go to the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
Here is Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
All right. Welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you can give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. What do you got to lose? It's totally free of charge. But if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel out, description box below, very top link takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So once again, if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean so much to me. I thank you in advance once again. Thank you. And then finally, just underneath that, there's another link. It takes you to my Facebook group. It is called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 10,000 members in the group, and it is doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, and if I got internet access, I am putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. Well, guys, here we go once again. Here we go. But this time, usually a lot of times it doesn't take, 3 games to actually get your first home opener. Usually a lot of times it's, you get one on the road, then you get one at home, you get one at home, one on the road. I mean, every now and then maybe you get 2, once a blue moon, maybe 2 at home, and then you start going on the road, or what happened here, 2 on the road. And, I said, this, the way it was this year, I had no complaints at all. I mean, no complaints whatsoever. I mean, opening up 2 games on the road against divisional opponents, obviously 2 winnable games. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. That is one of the things that is certainly without question that is, hurting Daboll. Without question. Does everything have to be freaking perfect? Of course, we got some problems on the team. I get it, right? The Cowboys have problems on their team, right? But what happened? They won. Do we need that? Well, our offensive line in the middle is a little, do we need everything to be perfect to win some football games? It's not. If you're a good coach, you're a good team, whatever, you find ways to win winnable games. The Giants should have won at least one of those games. We're going to talk a little bit here in a bit about, guys being on the hot seat. And obviously Bones right up there. We're going to talk about this defense, or the lack thereof, shall we say, or shall I say, the defense has been rather offensive, shall we say, over the past couple games. So this is this is for the Giants. This is I don't want to say a winnable game. They're all winnable. Every week is different. Right? The Chiefs have a good defense, right? They blitz a lot. They're going to do a lot of man-on-man, right? But they have no running game, which bids well for the Giants because the Giants have no run defense. Mahomes is the one leading the team in rushing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he has more rushing yards than all the running backs combined. So they really don't have, we're going to go over their injuries too. They don't have a running game. It's not like they got Kelsey from 5-6 years ago and Mahomes from 4 or 5 years ago, and Tyreek Hill out there, and maybe some, and it's like pick your poison, who you're going to double team and let the other guy kill you and stuff. It's not quite the same team. Obviously, if you got Mahomes there, he can. If you let him hang around long enough, he'll find a way to beat you, right? You got Steve Spagnuolo, right? I mean, what was he got? Four Super Bowl champions, four rings, I think it is. I think it's 3 with the Chiefs, but he has obviously the one with the Giants, right, from 2007 as a defensive coordinator. I mean, Andy Reid, you turn your ear to Canton. Yep. If you listen, they're carving Andy Reid's bust out right now as we speak. He's a Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame tight end, Hall of Fame quarterback. So I mean, you let teams like that hang around, and so. But once again, is a winnable. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but another winnable game. But I mean, if you go back, I mean, I'm just going to go back to 2017, 2016. We our home opener. We beat. We started off the season. We went into Dallas and we won. It was the last time we beaten Dallas. Second game of the season was against 2016. It was against the Saints. Obviously, that was the year we went to the playoffs. The heck was it? 16-13, 19-16. We won that one or something. Won by 3 points. It was a low scoring defensive battle. I mean, that year the Giants' defense was very, very good. Right. Then remember Victor Cruz caught a pass. He didn't catch any more touchdowns. He caught one touchdown pass. That was his final season in the NFL. He caught this one touchdown pass the week before. I think it was the game winner against the Cowboys. Did the salsa for his final time in 2016. But so the whole rest of the season, Victor Cruz didn't catch another touchdown pass. But he caught a big pass down the sideline from Eli Manning. It got the Giants down inside the 5, I believe it was. That was a big reception, and the Giants wound up pulling that one out against Drew Brees and the Saints. That was a lot different than the game they had a year or so before that, where I think Eli had 6 touchdown passes and Drew Brees had 7. I mean, the game was just going up and down. But you go back, back to 2017. I'm going to go over this in just a minute. All right. I think the Giants have won one home opener. The last 8 years. So I'm not including 2016. I'm not including this year. So the last 2017 to 2024. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Last 8 years, the home opener. I think the Giants won once, which was against Carolina, 2022. So we're pattern there. We're pattern. Okay. 2016, 2022, the Giants won their home openers. What happened in 2016 and 2022? So you tell me we got a chance now. No, the Giants obviously went to the playoffs. Well, let's go back to 20. Let's go back to a happy time, shall we? Let's start this video on a happy note, okay? So let me share my screen here. All right, okay. So I got it on 2017. So let me go back 1 year here. This is 2017. So we'll go back to 2016. I think it was 16-13. Is that where we beat the Saints by 16-13. Okay. All right. But we beat the Cowboys, right? 2019. That was, obviously another tough game. We pulled it out. What was it? It was like a 5-yard touchdown pass from Eli to Victor. Won that game. 3-yard touchdown pass. See, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Like a 56-yard field goal, 54. I mean, the Cowboys have about 900 field goals against the Giants from 50 yards out. It's absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. But Victor Cruz, 3-yard touchdown pass. And we managed to hold, it was 6 minutes to go. We managed to hold on to the lead. But he didn't give up a field goal try. That's because the idiot, I can't remember who it was, but one of the idiots from the Cowboys caught a pass with 10 seconds to go or something like that. And it would have been a long field goal, but of course it's a Cowboys. Dan Bailey could have kicked it from probably about 90. It was against the Giants, so he could have kicked it from about 90 yards out, I'm sure. but the idiot caught the pass, and instead of running out of bounds, he decided to juke it up, stay in bounds with no timeouts left, and get as many yards as he could. Well, then the Cowboys ran up to the line of scrimmage, and just before they were able to snap the ball and clock it, the time ran out. So the Giants won. They lucked out there. So the Giants here, all right, that was the Cowboys though. So, but their home opener against the Saints here, 16-13. Okay, so then we go from here. It's all downhill here, except for that. I believe I remember it's the one win in 2022 against the Panthers. But in 2017, we lost 19-3 to the Cowboys. Then we played the Lions, and we lost. Of course, here, this is we started off 1-8, so real good season. Unbelievable! 3 wins, and the last one was the last game. So we were 2-13 at one point. Just unfreaking believable. But we lost our home opener to the Lions, 24-10. 2017. Okay. And we got 2018. This was Saquon's first game ever at home. We lost a tough one. Now, I think Saquon's score was 20-9, if I'm not mistaken. Saquon scored on that long touchdown run, whatever it was, 40, 50 yards. Kind of up the middle, whatever it was, broke it out to the right-hand side and down the right-hand sideline for the touchdown. The Giants went for 2 and didn't get it. What was it? 68 yards. I didn't even think it was that long. But they said they didn't get, there's no extra point here. They went for 2 to make it 2017, but couldn't get it. So the Giants were down. Well, we were down one time, 13-3, and then the Jaguars. Oh, the interception. It wasn't like the Giants got killed in this game. I said, Myles Garrett picked the pass off, ran it back 32 yards for a touchdown, which made it was 13-9 for a while. So if it wasn't for that intercepted pass, the Saquon Barkley touchdown run might have been the difference in victory, right? Because you figure if without this intercepted pass, the score is 13-9. If Saquon runs the ball in, makes it 15-13, the Giants are probably going to go for 1 to make it a 3-point game. The Giants, it was just a very lackluster, the Jags had a very good defense. Obviously, the Giants were not a very good team. So, and of course, we wound up losing. Bad teams find ways to lose, and we had that pick 6. But then the Jaguars were not that bad of a team back then. That was right around the time they went to the championship game, and they were winning by about 10 points with about 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they choked in New England against Brady. They gave up 2 touchdowns in the final 10 minutes of the game, whatever, in the championship games. Anyway, so 2018 we lost to the Jaguars, and of course that theme keeps up in 2019. 2019, let's see here, we lose to the Bills. Once again, we start off against the Cowboys. We lost only lost 35-17. Another real good game there. Then we this was the Eli Daniel Jones season, right? Then we lost at home to Buffalo, 28-14. Then they pulled the plug on the Eli experience, right? They put that's when they put Daniel Jones in there. Right? We went back-to-back games with Daniel Jones in there, and we're like, wee, here we go, baby. Wee. Nope. But anyway, we lost our home opener against the Bills in 2019, 28-14. All right, so let me go to the Judge era. That's enough of the Shermer experiment. Let's go to the Judge era, shall we? So 2020, we started since we started 1-7. The Giants had to lose here. This was the Pittsburgh Steelers game here. Just did not look very good at all. We had a grand total of 29 rushing yards. This is the year that in week 2 against the Bears when Saquon got injured. Saquon ran for a grand total like 34 yards all season or something like that. He got injured his knee against the Bears early on in that game. We lost that game. Then we wound up losing. So we were 1-7. Just absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. But we started at home against the Steelers. Monday Night Football. Monday, right? We lost 26-16. It was a very lackluster game. I mean, the The Steelers were definitely the better team there. All right, so then the second year of the Judge era, right, 2021. Of course, we lost that one too. This was the Denver Bronco one. We just looked like straight trash in this game. I think it was 20. Was it 27 to 6 or something? I think we might have scored the final touchdown in this game. Yeah. Oh, his time expired. Yeah. So it was 27 to 7. As time expired, we got a playoff, and Daniel Jones ran in 4 yards for a touchdown to make the final score 27-13. It was 27 to 7 against the Denver Broncos. I mean, just straight trash. Absolutely, just straight trash. I mean, it's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, the Denver Broncos were, a better team, but I mean, they weren't like, going to the Super Bowl or something like that. I mean, we were down 27-7 at home. Just absolute straight garbage. All right, then, let's see what we got now. All right, so then, of course, this is the one we won, since the only time we won a game, a home opener, right, since 2017. This is the only one, 2022, when we went to the playoffs, right? We beat the Panthers. Not bad. Of course, we had that great game, the exciting game against the Titans, which actually, we won. Can't say we found a way to win because Tennessee actually missed a field goal as time expired, a makeable field, 40-something yard. It was a makeable field goal, but he just missed it. So the Giants, won. But they came home and they beat the Panthers 19-16. Right. All right. Then you got, let's see here. And of course, then 2023, 40-0 against the Cowboys. Right. 40-0. Then we were losing this game like 21-0, I think it was, or 21-7 or something against the Cardinals. And that's when Daboll took over calling plays. I think for the second half of the game or whatever it was, we came back and had that. We were losing 20-0. So actually, at one point in time, it was, one point in time, we got outscored 60-0 in the first 6 quarters of the game. First 6 quarters of the season. We got outscored the 2023 season. We were outscored 60-0. And Daboll started calling plays, and we scored 31 points. We came back and won. But anyway, we lost the first game of that season at home, right? And then, of course, last year, we don't, once again, we don't really need to rehash this up, but 2024 to 28-6. Whoops. 28-6 against the Vikings. Just straight trash. Absolute straight, total trash. 14 first downs, 74 yards, 166. We had the pick 6 in there. Yeah. Meanwhile, nice balance attack here, right? At 17, 312 yards, 200 yards pass, 100 yards rushing, very balanced. But, there wasn't nothing super spectacular, just that we couldn't do anything on offense. Same exact way it was against the Commanders. Opening, we couldn't do nothing on offense. Absolutely nothing. It's like we had no idea what a football was. Go back 2 years ago against the guy, we not walked down the field because we only completed a couple passes, but we managed to run our way with Daniel Jones scrambling and stuff like that. We had ourselves in the field goal range first drive of the game against the Cowboys, right? Of course, the field goal got blocked. Graham Gano got injured. Andrew Thomas pulled his hamstring. Then the season was all over after that play, basically. But but after that one drive, we couldn't. It's just amazing how the first game of the season they come out with, and the same thing against the Titans. Just wasn't until the second half we actually started scoring some points. But against the Titans in the first half of the game, it was like we had no idea how to play football. The offense, just absolute, just straight garbage. So because I don't even know. Let me go back here. Let's go back to let's see what 15 and 14 and 13 was and all that. 2015. Did we win the home opener here? No, we lost to the Falcons 24-20. Okay, so let's go back to 2014. lost our home opener to the Cardinals, 25-14. How about 2013? I mean, it's a home opener. You can't even win a home opener. Let's see. Nope, we lost to the Broncos, 41-23. There it is. Home opener, 41-23. 36-31. Me and my son were at this game, the Cowboy game. All right. I think that was 2013. Yeah. So let's go to the previous season here. 2012. Did we win the home opener? Nope. Lost the home opener to the Cowboys, 24-17. And finally we beat the Buck, but we lost another home opener. Let's go back here. What about 20? I don't even remember 2011. Yep, we won the home opener. Yeah. So, basically, right, if you want, think about it, right? The last 3 times the Giants won their home opener, they went to the playoffs. 2011, 16, 2022. I'm not going to keep going back. But since 2011, we've only won 3 home openers. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. So 3 of our last 14 home openers we've won. And you see, I mean, a lot of, we played the Cowboys a couple of times in there, sure. But I mean, played some other teams in there too. And, they weren't it wasn't like we were playing defending Super Bowl champion. We played the Cowboys. Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since after the 95 season. So I don't remember. None of those were defending Super Bowl champions. But the Steelers were a very good team. Sure, But I mean, and a lot of them we just looked like absolutely just horrible. A lot of them we just came out and it was just like, wow, have these guys played football before? Is this the first game they've ever played football? I just kind of wonder, do we just sign up a bunch of New York Mets and Yankees and put the Giant jerseys on them and have them go out there and play? We just don't look prepared. It's just absolute garbage. So the Giants, I mean, you listen to so many people talk and everything like that, sports people just, don't go. Especially the price of a ticket nowadays. I mean, it depends upon where you sit and all of that. But man, if you want a good, I mean, it depends what option you want to buy. But if you can spend thousands of dollars for a ticket, for one ticket, then if you drive there, you got to park your car. You got to have like a parking pass. That's like $100. It's just to park your car. It's like, are you kidding me? I mean, then it's like a hot dog is like $8. It's are you serious? What the heck was it? I recently went on vacation, and my brother-in-law, he's married to her son goes to Ranger games at the Garden. I think he said a beer is $27. I mean, whatever, 20 ounce or something. I mean, it's like, are you serious? $27 for beer. It's like, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, whatever, 20 years from now, it's going to be $50 for a beer. Another 30, 40 years or whatever from there, it's going to be like $100 for a beer. It's like, some people, just don't want to go, and when they can see and watch it on TV. I don't go to the games. I sit here at home. I got, now it's on YouTube TV, but it used to be Direct TV. So I had Direct TV, the Sunday tickets since 2000. I'll never forget that, because in 2000, the Giants went to the Super Bowl. And it was just unbelievable, because I got the Sunday ticket in 2000, and at 1 o'clock the first weekend, I put the TV on, and I 8 games popped up. I was like, I thought I was in heaven. I thought Jesus Christ himself. I heard the angels. Oh, I was like, Oh my God, there's 8 games on it. I'm watching every one of them. I couldn't believe it. The Giants were one of them. You can click on the game and it would open up and you could just watch that one game, or you could just go back and watch all 8. It's very difficult to follow 8 games, but I was like, wow. But so I've had the Sunday package, Sunday ticket, whatever, ever since 2000. So this is like my 26th season having the Sunday ticket. Yeah. So I mean, I don't remember what it was initially in 2000, but this year it's over $300. Is that $330 or $340 or something like that for the YouTube TV? So I mean, you figure it's 18 weeks. I mean, it's like less than $20 a week, and you can watch darn near almost every game. Obviously, this Thursday night game, it's not on but I mean, all the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock games, you can watch them all. So I mean, for like less than $20 a week, I can watch whatever, 10, 11 games, sometimes 12 games or whatever that are like out of market, that aren't on normal TV and all that. So it's like what, $1.50 a game I can watch? $1.50 for a game. So I'd rather, spend $1.50 to watch the Giants on TV for $1.50 instead of spending anywhere from $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000 for a ticket. Park. Spend $100 for parking, $10 for a hot dog, $10 for a bottle of water. You got to stand in line to take a pee. People yelling and it's like, I'm good. And then on top of that, to watch the Giants lose, you're going to go out and spend $1,000, maybe more. Probably, you could certainly spend less, sure. But I mean, it could cost you $1,000, could cost $2,000 to drive to Giants Stadium and watch them lose 40-0, lose 28-6. I just spent $1,000 on that. Are you kidding me? I can just sit at my house here and for $1.50, watch the game for $1.50, and I can have 300 people in my house, not $1.50 a piece, for a grand total of $1.50. I can have 3,595 trillion people. It's not, they ain't fitting in the house, but I mean, if I wanted to, I can have the entire continent of Africa, my house, watching the Giant game for $1.50. To me, it's a no-brainer. So, but the Giants fans, without question. And the thing is, it's one thing to lose. If it's a hard-fought game, you can see the guys out there, they gave it their all. I'm not saying the guys don't give it their all, but I mean, when you lose 40-0, when you lose 28-6, it's like, yeah. Giant fans deserve a lot better. So let's hope tomorrow they come out and give it their all, because you let's not forget, both teams are 0-2, right? Not just the Giants. It's not like that so far with the Chiefs. Well, the Chiefs are 2-0. If they stumble and stub their toe against the Giants and limp home 2-1, well, they're the Chiefs. I mean, they'll win probably 3 of the next 4 games or 4 of the next 5, and they'll be 7-2 halfway, and they're on their way to the playoffs once again. They're 0-2, so they don't want to go 0-3. Giants don't want to go 0-3.